Hello students, today we're going to start our 7.3 factorize. The first question is m square plus 5m plus mn plus 5n. In this exercise, what kind of factorization we're going to study? This is factorization by grouping. So we have here how many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 terms. We'll make the groups first. How many groups we are going to make? First, we are going to make 2 groups. Okay, let's see now before we start. I'll just make the first 2 terms as a group. So let me write here m square plus 5m. This is one group. And the last 2 terms, let me make another group, mn plus 5n. From these 2 terms, anything that we can take common? Yes, we can take m common. So we'll be writing here m plus 5. And what about this? From these 2 terms, I can take here n common. So that we have here m plus 5. So how I did? First, I take the group. I make the group. I make groups. How many groups? 2 groups. The first group consisting of the first 2 terms, and the second group consisting of the last 2 terms. So after taking the group, after making the group, I have taken the common. So that I get here now m into m plus 5 whole. Similarly, the same process I have done even for the second group, and I get here n into m plus 5 whole. So let us see, I even find here m plus 5, and again I find here m plus 5. Okay, so let me show you the solution now. Solution. So m square plus 5m plus mn plus 5n. So in the next step, what happened? We are going to make the group. The first 2 terms, let me make as a group. So m square plus 5m. And what about the next? mn plus 5n. So after this, what happened? What I did here, the same process will be done here. I'll write here now m, and then here m plus 5 plus. From here, you will take n common, then here m plus 5. So now I can see this into 2 parts broadly. Here one part and here another part. From these 2 parts, there is something common. What is that? This is m plus 5, here m plus 5. So we'll take here m plus 5 common. Then remaining will be m plus n. So here m plus n. So this process of factorization is what we call factorization by grouping. Here I want to put a very important point here. When you make the group, you should be able to extract some common factor. Even though you make the group, if you cannot find the common factor, then you should be looking for another grouping. We have question B, minus AC plus BD plus BC minus AD. Okay, like question A, we have here 4 terms. Solution. Okay, so in the first question, when we made the groups, I made the group for the first 2 terms and another group made by the last 2 terms. But here, if I make the first 2 as a group, minus AC plus BD, if I make the group, can you take anything common here? No. That means I should not do this. So when we make the group, what happened? I should be able to extract some common factors. That is the target. Okay, let us see here. I'll write here minus AC plus BD plus BC minus AD. Okay, let us see. I'll do in this way. All of these 4 terms. First, let me take the third term. Third term means BC. And then after that, I'll write the first term, AC. First, I have taken the third term and then first term. Then remaining is BD minus AD. So this second term and the fourth term, let me write here, BD minus AD. Okay, so from this group, can you take anything common? Yes, we can take C common. Then we have B minus A. And then what about this? Even from here, you can take D common, so that we have B minus A. Okay, so when we make the group, I'll make in this way. BC I'll write here. Then I'll write minus AC. Okay. Third one I have brought to the first. Then the first one I'm writing here. Then remaining here plus, then BD minus AD. So we have now, I'll take here C common, then here B minus A, then plus, then here D, then B minus A. Okay, now we have seen the common factor B minus A, B minus A. So let me repeat, this is a very, very important point. When you make the group, you should make in such a way that you should be able to extract these common factor, or else there is no point. So I'll write here B minus A, and then here C plus D. We have question C now. 9PQ minus 15P plus 6Q minus 10. Okay, so let us see here. Solution. First, let me write what is given in the question. So 9PQ minus 15P plus 6Q minus 10. Okay, so when we make the group, if I make the group for the first two terms, so here 9PQ minus 15P, we can take 3 common, and again what can we take? We can take this P common. So what do we have now? 3 into how much? 9, 3, 3, 9. Then here Q minus 3, 5, 15. Okay, so from the last two terms, 6Q minus 10, we can take here 2 common. So that 2 how much? 6, 3. 3Q minus 5. So I have seen here 3Q minus 5, then thrice Q minus 5. That means common factor is coming out. Okay, so we'll make in this way. 9PQ minus 15P plus 6Q minus 10 equal to, I'll take here 3 common, then again P common. So 3, 3, 9. Q minus 3, 5, 15. Okay, if you have any doubt here, let me show you the explanation here. 9PQ means this is 3 into 3 into P into Q. What about 15P? 15 means 3 into 5, 15, then into P. We have here 3 common, we have here P common. So 3 and P is common. So thrice P. Remaining thrice Q here, then 5 here. And what about this? We can take here 2 common, then here thrice Q minus 5. I'll show you for this one. 6Q means 2 into 3, 6. So 6Q. What about 10? 10 means 2 into 5. 2 is the only common factor. So these two I have written here. Then we have here 3 into Q. 3 into Q means thrice Q. So minus, minus. Okay, we have here 5. Then here 5. Now we have seen the common factor. Thrice Q minus 5 whole. Remaining is thrice P plus 2. We have question D. A square B plus C square minus AB minus AC square. Okay, let us see. From the first two terms, I cannot take anything common. Okay, fine. Now if I make the group, the first and the third, let me write here A square B, then minus AB. And then the remaining will be C square minus AC square minus AC square. Here how I make the group, first and the third, second and the last. First and the third we have seen here, second and the last we have seen here. Okay, I'll show you now. First, then third, second and the fourth. Okay, let's see now. From these two, can we take here AB common? Yes. Then here A minus 1. I'll show you now for this one. A square B means A into B. AB means A into B. A common, B common. So A, B I have written here. Now this A is there. But 1 means 1 is the factor for all the numbers, all the expressions. Okay, so I'm writing here 1. Okay. From here, what can we get? We can take here C square common, C square. Don't forget there is 1. So you can write here 1. Then minus A. After making the groups, I have taken out the factors. I find here a minus 1. And what about this? This is 1 minus a. So 1 minus a means you can write in the form of minus, then here c square, then a minus 1. Let me show you how it comes. Okay, this 1 minus a I'll write here 1 minus a. So let us take minus common. If you take minus common, what happen? Write this 1 here, write this a here. Then write their opposite signs. Here the sign of 1 is plus. Now you write here minus. Here the sign of a is minus. So you write here plus. So let's see. If you open the bracket, minus into minus, plus. Minus into plus, minus. Okay. Now what happened again? This minus I'll write here. Then a, let me write first. So plus a will come first and minus 1 I'll write later. So now a minus 1. Okay. Next what happened? This c square. So I'll write here c square. And in place of this 1 minus a whole, what you can write? You can write minus of a minus 1 whole. So plus into minus, minus. Then c squared, then here a minus 1 whole. This is how we get here. Okay. Solution: a square b plus c square minus ab minus ac square equal to a square b minus ab. This is one group. And then plus c square minus ac square, another group. Okay, so from these two terms we'll take here a b common, then we'll have here a minus 1. What about this? Here plus, then c square, then we can write 1 minus a, then equal to, I'll write here ab, then here a minus 1 whole plus. In place of this we can write like this, c square, then you can write minus of a minus 1. So just refer to the explanation that I gave you before, then equal to ab, then here a minus 1, plus into minus we have here minus, and then here c square a minus 1. Okay, equal to a minus 1, then remaining will be ab minus c square.